fellas, today we will be simulating the 2025 NBA season, but with a little bit of a twist. We will be getting rid of the Eastern and Western Conference, combining the NBA into one, where the 16 best teams overall will make the playoffs. So now what would happen and who would win? Well, we're going to be doing an NBA2K live simulation to determine the winner with no more conferences in the NBA. So guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go. So fellas, here we are in the NBA2K 24, and I just made the rule official. As you see on the screen, we are now making the NBA 1 conference. No more East, no more West. The playoffs will be the 16 best teams record-wise, and there will be no play-in tournament, so this should be very interesting. And we're going to simulate the 2025 season. As you see, we have all the updated rosters. As you see, Paul George is now on the Philadelphia 76ers, and for the Milwaukee Bucks, they haven't really made any big offseason moves just yet. The Bulls, right now, DeRozan is on the team and Levine, but I'm sure at some point, those guys will no longer be in Chicago. Donovan Mitchell just re-signed with the Cavaliers, so that's big time for you Cavs fans. And for my bosses selves, we're looking to run it back. Now I'm just really interested to see what would happen with no East, no Western Conference, with a 1 through 16 seed NBA playoffs. A lot of people think that the East is weak, but I mean, let's see what happens in this simulation. So anyways, the Memphis Grizzlies, they just drafted Zach Edey. We have all the updated rookies as well, so this should be a really fun, interesting simulation. And fellas, as we go over these rosters, comment down below your prediction, the team that you think is going to win today's simulation. I want to see all your predictions down below in the comments. So as we continue on the rosters, we see the Kings, the Jazz, the New York Knicks, who just got Mikal Bridges. However, they were not able to re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein, and Hartenstein was big time for the Knicks last year, as LeBron just signed a 2-year deal with the Lakers, and they drafted Bronny James, who on this roster is a 73 overall, the first duo or father-son duo in NBA history and sports history, I'm pretty sure. The Magic got Caldwell Pope. The Mavericks, like I said, just traded or just signed Klay Thompson in free agency. So Klay leaving Golden State. It is going to be so weird to see him in a different uniform other than that Warriors. And man, it's starting to set in that the Warriors dynasty is officially over. Stephen Curry and Draymond are still in Golden State, but honestly, I don't expect Curry to be around much longer unless they get him some help. You don't want to see Curry spend his last years in his prime on a team that is not going to make the playoffs. Anyways, though, as we go to the Detroit Pistons, Tobias Harris in Detroit. Toronto didn't really make any big offseason moves just yet. As we see the Houston Rockets, Sengun's their best player. The Spurs just got Chris Paul in free agency, so Chris Paul with Victor Wembanyama is going to be a really good duo. The Suns, Durant and Booker still on the team with Bradley Beal. The Thunder got Alex Caruso a few weeks ago. They also just got Isaiah Hartenstein in free agency. That is so big. The OKC GMs and their team is doing so well in the offseason. The Thunder are just headed in a great direction. And then we see the Minnesota Timberwolves trying to get back to the Western Conference Finals like they were a year ago. The Blazers, the Warriors now just signed Kyle Anderson, so that's pretty big. Anderson is now in Golden State, but Curry needs a lot more help. No Klay Thompson there anymore. No Jordan Poole as he's on the Wizards. Got traded a few years ago. Valanciunas signed a deal with the Wizards. Sarr was drafted by Washington. Washington making some moves. But anyways, guys, no East, no West. The 16 best teams will make the NBA playoffs. So let's simulate to the end of the season and see what happens. And your MVP goes to Luka Doncic, his first ever, 38 points a game, 12 rebounds. Benton wins 6th Man of the Year for the Blazers, 16.7. What a season for him. Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year in San Antonio. That is his first ever with 20 points per game. Paulo Banchero, Most Improved Player, 24.8 points, 10 rebounds. What a season for him, as Trae Young wins Clutch Player of the Year for the Atlanta Hawks. First team All-NBA, Luka Doncic, the MVP, Jokic, SGA, Giannis, and Joel Embiid. So many international players. I'm pretty sure every single one is international. And now NBA leaders in points, Luka Doncic with 37, Stephen Curry's 2, no Klay Thompson, and Curry has a great season with 35. We see the rest of the guys in the top 10. No surprises there. All these players are great NBA scorers. But I'm confused. Where is Marcus Smart? He is one of the greatest scorers in NBA history. I mean, if you look at the three-point percentage, he's a stud. I don't know how he's not in the top 10, but there's the rebounds per game leaders, assists per game leaders. Tyrese Halliburton leads it with 11.2 assists. Steals per game goes to SGA. And look at the balls. LaMelo and Lonzo in the top 4. And now the NBA standings, remember, there is no conferences, so the 16 best records will make it, and the Pacers 60 wins. So Indiana takes the 1 seed, the Mavericks have the 2 seed, Sixers Spurs, Celtics, Thunder, New York has the 6th seed, Cleveland, the Warriors make it, the Lakers get in, Suns get the 10th seed, the Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, Orlando Magic, and as we continue to go down the list, the last 2 spots will be decided on a tiebreaker as a couple teams have 41 wins. And the most surprising thing is that the Milwaukee Bucks missed out of the playoffs, so did the Kings, the Grizzlies did not make it, and the last team will be the Brooklyn Nets. But man, how did Milwaukee miss out? And honestly, the Grizzlies never make it in the simulations, I feel like, so it looks like they're gonna miss out once again. And now here's the official bracket for the 2025 NBA playoffs with no conferences, seeded 1 through 16. So there are the teams, there's the schedule. We saw a few teams with 41 wins. The tiebreakers go to Miami and the Rockets and the Pelicans, so they'll squeak in. And this is honestly so cool. With no conferences, we have East and West matchups here in the first round. This should be a lot of fun, so comment down below your predictions. It's your last chance to do so, as all these games will be simulated live here on NBA2K. The road to the NBA Finals will begin here in the very first round. So fellas, let the madness begin. Here we go. We go to Houston to begin the first round. It's a close game. Mavericks down by 1 here in this first round series as the Dallas Mavericks lead the Rockets 3 games to nothing, trying to close out the sweep as Luka goes to Klay Thompson for 3. Bang! Welcome to the Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson with the jumper gives Dallas a 2-point lead under 40 seconds to go in game 4. And the Rockets season on the line, trying to force a game 5. Green over Irving. Won't go. Rebound Gafford. And the Mavericks have it with a 6-second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Houston won't foul, and their season comes down to this. They need a stop, or the Mavericks can score and end it. Shot clock 1 down. Luka going at Fred VanVleet. 4 seconds. Luka going left. Luka Doncic has to give it up. Shot clock 1 down. Washington. No! Luka gets the rebound, and that should seal it here in game 4. Oh man, a lapse on the Rockets defensive rebounding as Luka makes their first free throw, and this will be the dagger as Houston's at a timeout. Second one, it's good. 2-possession game, and the 15th-seeded Houston Rockets will fall the 2-seeded Dallas Mavericks in a sweep as look at VanVleet. Oh man, what a shot, but it doesn't matter anyways, because Luka defeats Houston in the first round. It is weird not seeing Klay Thompson in a Warriors uniform, but for Dallas, he is showing up as he gets the series win. And a heartbreaking end to the Miami Heat season as they will go down to a sweep to Paul George and Joel Embiid of the Sixers team. So down goes Miami, and Jimmy Butler would be a free agent after this year. So I honestly think if they lose like this, Jimmy Butler would definitely leave Miami. And now we go to Orlando. The Boston Celtics get the 3rd sweep of this first round. It is sweep city here so far, as the Orlando Magic will fall to the Celtics 123 to 112 in this Eastern Conference matchup here in the first round. Down go the Magic, and as we go to New Orleans, the 16th-seeded Pelicans have a 3-2 series lead over the 1-seeded Pacers, but Turner underneath gives Indiana a 1-point lead in game 6, and there's only 40 seconds. Can the Pelicans really do this and stun the NBA world, defeating a 1 seed? Here comes Ingram, lost in his tracks, and steps out of bounds. Great defense from the Pacers. You know they want to force a game 7. If they get game 7, I mean, how will they lose in Indiana? So right now they're trying to get their seasons on the line as the 1 seed. Mathurin goes to Halliburton. Shot clock 1 down. Need a basket here. Turner, open Siakam. This can do it. And it's no good. Rebound McCollum. Here come the Pelicans on the break. 7 seconds. No timeouts. Luka to win the series. They go to Ingram. Ingram with 2 seconds. Ingram, that's a deep one.
It's good. It comes at the buzzer.
Are you kidding me? Brandon Ingram wins the game in the series, and the 16th-seeded Pelicans upset the best team in the NBA, the 1-seeded Pacers. How did he make that? That was so far back from the 3-point line. Indiana stunned. That was absolutely crazy. And guys, just to show you every single simulation, I have it on All-Star with 50 ratings for everything. It's a rare moment when we see shots like that go in, and the Pelicans will win this series in 6 to move on. As now we go to a game 6 in Phoenix. It is the Suns over the Cavaliers, so a West vs East matchup in real life after we combine the conferences. These two teams meet, and it is all Booker, all Durant, all Bradley Beal over Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland. And now we got a couple game 7s in the first round. How about this matchup? New York and Denver. Murray, here he is open for the jumper, puts it in. Nuggets up by 1 in New York, 41 seconds. Win or go home. Who's gonna be great and step up? As here comes Jalen Brunson the other way. Brunson gets in the paint, going at Murray. Brunson with the pump, goes up with it, and missed it. Jalen Brunson, no good. Denver the other way, they're up by 1, trying to extend their lead. And if I'm the Nuggets, I'm going to Murray or Jokic in this situation. They go to Jokic, but it's stolen. Robinson with the steal. 20 seconds. Here come the Knicks. Brunson has it once again. 14 seconds in the game clock. They're going to swing it. Randall, that's too far. Bang! It goes down. Julius Randle, unbelievable. That's the same spot where Brandon Ingram just hit it. That must be the spot for these teams in this simulation. And now all of a sudden, Denver down by 2. Season on the line. Game 7. Inbound to Murray. 6 seconds. Murray now at 4. Jokic in the paint. Jokic for the tie. He blew it. He misses the bunny. New York wins. They beat the Nuggets in 7, and they will move on. How about them Knicks? Heartbreak here for Denver as their series is over. As now, fellas, we will go to OKC. What a matchup this was. It was 2 great teams going at it, and only one can win. Holmgren with the extra 3-pointer, and in Game 7, it is all Thunder as they will beat the Timberwolves 127-101, and OKC moves on to the second round in these playoffs. And now our last Game 7, Warriors-Lakers. I swear these teams always play each other in these simulations, as Curry takes Davis to the rim and lays him, and it does a little celebration at it. 131-131 in Game 7. Who's gonna win and move on? As here comes LeBron James, one-on-one in the paint, goes to Bronny, back to LeBron. LeBron missed it. Oh, he missed the bunny. 33 seconds. Warriors on the break, looking to take the lead. Curry has a one-on-one against D'Angelo Russell. So what will Golden State do? Oh, it's Curry with a step-back 3. Won't go, but Draymond Green puts it back. How do you not box out Draymond Green? And the Warriors fans are on their feet. They're up by 2, and they're 20 seconds away from being the Lakers. LeBron James just missed a layup. Can he get redemption? LeBron going to Kuminga. Spin move. LeBron James. Vintage moment, and he ties the game at 133. Here come the Warriors, looking to win the series, while the Lakers can get a stop. We're going to overtime. 5 seconds. Curry has it. Screen from Draymond. Curry, step back. Puts it in! Stephen Curry's unreal! 0.5 seconds, LeBron! Off the mark, and the Warriors will beat the Lakers at 7. Stephen Curry, one of the greatest of all time, shows up in Game 7 and wins it for the Warriors. Heartbreak for the Lakers as their season is now over. And so now we're down to 8 teams remaining. What a fun and very interesting first round in this 16-team bracket. Man, I love not having conferences. It makes things so much more interesting. I love the East versus West matchups. But anyways, guys, hopefully your favorite team is still in it, as we're going to simulate this second round here on this playoff simulation on 2K. So guys, let's keep it going. Here we go. The champs, the Celtics, are trying to go back-to-back as they will defeat the New York Knicks in 5 games. They make it look easy. If you watched the last simulation, they actually play each other in the second round and the Knicks won. So getting a little bit of redemption here on Halftime Productions is the Celtics, as the champs will be moving on. And now we're up to Golden State, where the Warriors are trying to close it against the 16th-seeded Pelicans. Remember, New Orleans stunned the 1-seeded Pacers in the first round off that Brandon Ingram game winner. So can they force a Game 6? They're going to need to stop. 1 second. Curry for the dagger. That shot is no good. Rebound Zeller. Pelicans down 1. 3 seconds. Ingram. Can he do it again? Rims out. I thought he did it again, but it's no good. And the Warriors will hold on and win this series in 5. So Golden State, who expected this, is moving on to the Final 4. And now we are off to OKC, where the Sixers will fall to the Thunder in 6 games. This was a really good series. I thought anybody could have won this, but it will be OKC closing it out here in Oklahoma City as the Sixers season comes to an end in the second round. And our last matchup of the second round will go the distance to Game 7. Suns and Mavericks, 2 rival teams, and the Phoenix Suns will get revenge for 2022 as they win Game 7 in Dallas, 135-127. Luka falls to his rival Devin Booker. So here in this 2025 NBA playoffs bracket with a 1-16 seed, it will be the Celtics vs Warriors, a rematch in the 2022 finals, and the Thunder vs the Suns. So 1 East team and 3 West teams, and so now it's time to find out which 2 teams will make the NBA finals. It's been fun up to this point, so guys, let's keep it rolling here in the Final Four. Let's go. We go to a Game 6 in the Valley. Suns up by 2 to the Thunder, also up in the series. SGA with a pull-up, it's good! Thunder trying to force a Game 7 on the road. 40 seconds, can Phoenix close it out and go to the finals? What a matchup this is. Here is Bradley Beal against the rookie, trying to exploit him. The layup is off the rim and no good. Rebound out to O'Neal. That won't go. Hardenstein with the rebound. Thunder having to come in the other way. And the Suns had multiple opportunities here, just couldn't get to fall. And the Thunder have the ball, trying to force a Game 7. They're tied at 129. SGA has it. Here comes a double team. Swinging to Hardenstein. Corner. Opens Caruso. Bang! Alex Caruso from downtown. Thunder lead by 3. 5 seconds. Here comes Booker. 3. They give it up. KD has the ball. Durant for overtime. That won't go, and there will be a Game 7 in OKC. Alex Caruso, the hero, saves the series and the season. And a heartbreak for the Suns fans. They thought they had this one. And as we go to the Game 7 in Oklahoma City, it will be all Thunder. It was still a pretty close game, but 142-133. The Thunder come back from a 3-2 deficit and beat the Suns to move to the NBA Finals. What a big-time win. And SGA with probably the best Game 7 performance you'll ever see. 55 points, 8 assists, and down goes Phoenix, and on go the Thunder as the Game 7 in Boston for the other side of the bracket. It will be the Warriors and Celtics. Curry, he gets it to go. Boston's down by 47 seconds. These 2 teams met in 2022, and now they meet in 2025. Winner goes to the finals. As here is Jaylen Brown, backing out Wiggins. Shot is up, no good. Rebound Draymond Green. Warriors have a chance to extend their lead. They swing into the corner, in the paint. Kuminga with it. Kuminga! No! Rebound Tatum. Boston fans on their feet. Celtics need a basket. And who is going to take the shot for Boston? Right now, Brown has it. He just missed a moment ago. Screen for Porzingis. Brown to Porzingis. And 1. Kristaps Porzingis will get fouled and go to the line. Green can't believe it. He's arguing with the refs. He has to be careful he doesn't get teed up. But MVP chance for the KP as he's at the line. Free throw is no good. 1-point game, Warriors to rebound. Here come the other way. Wiggins goes to Curry. Holiday will defend. 8 seconds. Double team. Down to 6 seconds. Kuminga. Wiggins. 3, 2, 1. There's a foul! You've got to be kidding me! No way, they just called that! And with 1 second, Wiggins will have a chance to send the Warriors to the finals. Guys, comment down below, was that a foul? Or do you think the refs made a horrible call? Wiggins misses the first! Oh my goodness! He's gonna make this now to go to overtime. These fans are rowdy. Andrew Wiggins, the biggest free throw in his career. No way you missed 2 in a row. Wiggins! Missed them both! Boston the rebound! Are you kidding me? Andrew Wiggins sold! And with 0.2 seconds, you can't get a shot off in time, and the Warriors will fall to the Celtics. Boston gets revenge. That might be one of the wildest finishes we have seen here on this channel. Wiggins misses both free throws, and the Warriors will fall. This place is going crazy. Boston advances to the NBA Finals, and Heartbreak City for the Warriors. So 2 teams remain here in the 2025 NBA playoffs. If it was no conferences in 1-16 seeded playoffs, it will come down to the Boston Celtics versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. So can Boston repeat, or will the Thunder win a championship? Guys, it's been a really fun simulation up to this point, as it's time to simulate a best-of-7 series here in NBA 2K to find out the winner. So guys, let's go. We go to a game 6, and with the Celtics up 3 games to 2, they will close out this game and secure back-to-back championships as they will beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. Jason Tatum gets his second, so does Jaylen Brown, and these Thunder fans are heartbroken. But for Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, all the guys that said they couldn't win in the West, they just went with all the conferences combined and won a championship. For SGA in his first finals appearance, it ends in a loss, but still a great season nonetheless for the Thunder as Jaylen Brown hold up that trophy. I'm curious to see who's the finals MVP, but guys, this was such a fun simulation. Thank you all for watching. I read every single comment down below. You are all the GOATs. I'll see you in the next simulation, but first, I really want to see who's your finals MVP, so let's see it. And it's gonna be Jaylen Brown back-to-back years. How about that? Jaylen Brown secures his spot as all-time great. But fellas, once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And it's Halftime Productions. We out for today.